coach told me before the game, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Golden Bears offense comes on the field to open this game. There was a time when the ACC Championship was somewhat predictable. You could count on Clemson to be in this game. Last year, though, a stunner. Duke, with 4 losses, gets into this game, Joel, wins the conference, and creates all kind of controversy for the playoff bracket.
Well, and then all the chaos that came. Chris, Duke wins the ACC Championship, essentially knocking Notre Dame out of the playoff. Miami gets in based on that head-to-head win over the Irish early in the year. They go on to play for the national title. But all of that is in the past. Here tonight, the ACC is on the line, and a win in this ballgame likely puts you in the playoff.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Looking to pass this time. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver, Joe. He told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. It's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
Single back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the move now. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
Chris, all week this defense talked about rush lanes, keeping this elusive quarterback in the pocket, not allowing him the ability to get outside and make a play, and they failed to do that on a fourth down. That has got to be massively frustrating for this defensive play caller.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So here we go. Third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So Miami's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He can go! They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And Cal has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The sure hands. It's Adams. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again. Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The Golden Bears move into the red zone. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice Nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Coming after him. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Now he's got open space. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, Chris, this is just a great pass rush by this defense. Watch as he's going to escape the pocket to the left, and now he's scrambling away. But look at the pursuit of the defense. And they get to him and contact him as he throws. That's what leads to the incompletion. This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has it, off and running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? The scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is a wild swing in this game, and now just an extra point away, Chris, from taking the lead. Defense is on the field just trying to get a stop, and here they are, a snap away from
extra point, splits the uprights. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. Oh, boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that's a 3rd straight misfire. And the Golden Bears will bring their punt team on the field now. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Vaughn. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
This quarterback better calm down and calm down in a hurry. He is making ill-advised throws and turning the football over far too often. Back-to-back series now with an interception. He's got to get something that is safer and easier to complete. This offensive coordinator better help him out because he is not seeing the field very well.
Timeout taken by the Golden Bears. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Time to start the 2nd half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me at the half Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at him.
They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Here's the handoff. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Golden Bears are going to cash in here in the red zone. Going to run it. It's Marshall. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd advantage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and he's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They mix it up with a run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need 1st downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
On line. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Miami. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101. Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these two-point plays, the field is so condensed. And the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this second.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Golden Bears moving quickly down the field here. A first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the 3rd period expires. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Golden Bears answer.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most. And they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Grab behind the line, it's gone. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Good grab by the junior. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's gone. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. And they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, I know they wanted to get into the end zone, but now all you need is a stop, and then you've got the ball back to try to go win the game. So I like that call right there. Clearly not a position where you wanted to go for it. And now this defense, pressure's on them. Got to get the ball back quickly.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So California's offense back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The pass rush closing in. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Vaughn. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. Ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Timeout taken by the Golden Bears. That's their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
Right when it left his foot, you could tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron is untied.
A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joel, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah.